Well, greetings and grand rising, everyone. And today is day 21 of our 30-day challenge of the 108 Surya Namaskar. Now, yesterday I made a mistake in one of the example instructions where I missed the plank. And I wrote that in the notes in the update to encourage you all to not harp on any of the mistakes that you make during these challenges or during our 108 Suyat Amahad. And that's because if you're focusing on that mistake or any mishap or misstep, then you're not focusing on the solution. And also, whatever solution you provide could be diminished or just made ineffective altogether simply because of the energy you're pouring into it. So I want to encourage you to push through those things and focus on the solution. Focus on fixing any issues or correcting any mishaps instead of harping on the negative parts of your movements. Now, going forward today, I'd like us to walk through affirmations. So, with each move or maybe with each set a different affirmation. I am strong. I am happy. I deserve joy. Or whatever affirmation that you choose that is relevant to you at this time in this moment. So focus on that as we go through our moves today. Of course, we will start with our introduction, where I give the instructions for the moves, and then we will flow into at your own pace moves. So initially we'll start with our modified movements and then I will go into the full out movements and you decide which ones you'd like to continue with. Of course, for the live today, I'll do maybe 10 to 20 moves and then I generally get off live and I'll continue the remainder of the moves throughout my workday. So you have the option to split them up or you can do them, full out straight through. That depends on your body, of course, your schedule, and your energy, what you're feeling like today. So listen to your body. And if your body tells you to stretch more, stretch more. That's what we will start with. Slow movements to get us into stretching. This helps to prevent any injuries. So slowly raise those arms up as you inhale, and you're going to exhale, forward fold. Hands flat on your mat. Your eyes are facing your knees. Slightly bend those knees and step back first with the right foot. Not too far. Remember, this is our initial movement. Slowly drop that right knee to your mat. Step back with the left foot and bring the left knee to meet the right. From here, we go into our plank. Now, yesterday, this is the move that I missed during the instruction. Slowly bring both knees to your mat. At this point, we'll go into a cat pose. So take your spine as close to the ceiling as you can. Now we'll do inverted spine as you inhale. And you're stretching the abdomen, your eyes are forward. And next we will do neutral spine as our eyes are facing our mat. Slide your right hand in a little. Step forward with the right foot. Now your right foot is at a 90-degree angle. You want to drive your weight into the right heel as you push to stand up. You're pushing out of a lunge to stand. Knees are slightly bent when you first stand. So you're in a forward fold. Eyes are facing your knees. Slowly straighten your legs. Arms outstretched as you slowly rise. Okay, we will do that again, this time a bit faster. And exhale as you forward fold. Hands on your mat, slightly bend those knees, step back first with the right foot. Slowly drop that right knee. Your left leg is at a 90-degree angle. Take your left foot back. Bring your left knee to meet the right. Go into a plank. Engage that core to protect the back. Drop both knees to your mat. Here we go into our cat pose. And inverted cat, eyes forward, stretching the abdomen. Now your eyes are now facing your mat, head neutral spine. Bring that right hand in a little, right foot forward. Drive the weight into the heel as you push forward off of your left foot into your forward fold. Slightly, go ahead and slowly straighten the legs. You should feel that good stretch here in the hamstring because you're bending from your waist. You're not pulling from your back. Now, arms outstretched, and as best you can, flat back rise. That is our modified movement. Now we will go into the full out movement. Inhale, arms up, slight back bend, engage that core to protect the back. Forward fold. Hands flat on the mat. Eyes facing your knees. Step back with the right foot first. Leg at a 90-degree angle. Slowly drop that right knee to your mat. Step back with the left. Bring the left knee to meet the right. Go into your plank. Drop both knees to your mat. Now, from here, we're going to take our chest and our chin to meet our mat. So you're going to go straight down. Your elbows are going to hug the sides of your body. And at this point, your toes are still curled under. You're going to push up into upward dog, and your feet, the top of your feet, are now flat on your mat. From here, you push back, toes curled under, into downward dog. Your ears are next to your shoulders. Bring both knees to your mat. Slide your right hand in a little. Bring your right foot forward. Drive that weight into the right heel. You're pushing out of your lunge with the left foot. Your knees are slightly bent as you are in forward fold. Slowly straighten those legs. Arms outstretched, and we rise. Inhale. We're going to finish with our back bend. And that is a full move. We're going to do that again a little bit faster. Back bend, inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Hands flat on the mat. Step back with the right foot. Slowly drop that right knee. Step back with the left foot. Left knee to meet the right. Go into your plank. Engage that core to protect the back. Drop both knees to your mat. Take your chin and chest to your mat, elbows hugging your body. Push up into upward dog. Now, you push back into downward dog. Remember to breathe deep in your exercise. Bring both knees to your mat. Slide that right hand in a little. Bring your right foot forward. Drive the weight into the right heel as you push off with the left. Knees slightly bent. Go ahead and straighten those legs. Arms outstretched, and we rise. Finish your back bend. Engage your core. And finish. So from this point, I normally go into my modified movements and continue to stretch. And as you will see, I will, linger in some of the poses when my body tells me to stretch certain parts a bit more. So you go at your own pace, however you feel, what your energy is telling you, what your body is telling you. Remember, this is your warm up. As we are doing the slow movements, we are stretching. Medium pace movements, you're building muscle. And faster movements, you are enhancing your cardiovascular system. And you hear me messing with my crystals and gemstones as I use these as my counters so I do not have to keep count in my head. And I highly suggest that you all use counters to help you through this process. So at this time, go ahead and put on your favorite music to help you relax through your movements. We are 9 days away from completion. Let us continue to work through these sessions as we request energy from the celestial bodies, the sun, to help us cleanse, repair, restore, and energize our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. So, what are your affirmations today? I am worthy. I deserve abundance. I deserve peace. I deserve security. I deserve joy. I deserve abundance. I express my happiness. I celebrate my accomplishments. I celebrate the little wins. we have completed our initial 10 moves for the Surya Namaskar. Now, again, today I want you to focus on your affirmations while you are doing your moves. So, whatever comes to mind, something that you know you want to encourage yourself on, because we're focusing on moving forward. With this particular movement at this time of the year, we need to fix our bodies to handle the abundant energy that's flowing throughout the world right now. And if you're in the States, you know that there's a high charge of energy surrounding political climate, surrounding economic status. And our bodies have to deal with these types of energies every day. And now school is starting up, so we have to deal with the young ones and their energies. So you want to put your body in a position where it is able to carry certain weights. And the best way to do that is to cleanse and then restore and re energize. And we're going to do that with the help of the sun, which is why we are requesting using our 108 sun salutations, 108 sacred number. So you're going through these movements every day to prepare your system. And during this time, I want you to, for today, focus on your affirmations so that we can, set that intention as well as, you know, go through the process of restoring our systems. So we should be in the process now where our bodies are likely feeling it. And that's because cleansing is not easy. So we started August 1st, and that first week may have been a little bit easy. I gotten, several responses as it was easier to move through the first week than it was the second week. And that's understandable because now we're in the process of all of the gunk, being pushed out. And the final couple of days, that'll be our repairing and restoration. So go ahead and set those affirmations now so that we can continue to push through. And remember, your Mercury's retrograde is still in effect through the 27th of August. So communication, that could be misconstrued. Things like appointments and contracts, things like that. Make sure you recheck those, reread those. This is not the time you want to make any new commitments or sign any new contracts if you can avoid it. So wait until after the 27th to get into those new relationships, new contacts, or excuse me, new contracts and things of that nature, if you can. If not, make sure you do a 3-time read. So reread everything 3 times. And if you need to, grab a friend and have them reread it 3 times just to make sure. Because this time of the year, it is heavy. So if you have any questions, then go ahead and reach out to me via my website at whliam.com. You can also post your questions in the chat here. Remember, our 30-day Quantum Soul Alchemy Journal is available on Amazon.com right now. And that helps you to define your emotional center and discover the holistic or natural methods that work best with your system to keep you in that positive mode while you're manifesting. And you can go through that challenge with us if you can buy your journal now and go through that challenge with us as we do it a couple of times a year. And you'll be able to use your journal over and over. We also have other activity books, so books for young ones and those in our elderly community, as we have books that are large print. So I have self-help books and coaching workbooks. So you can take those workbooks and use them in your own practice to work with your clients. So again, those are all available on Amazon.com. Just search for author name Liam J. Adair. And I have that link available in the description box below. So as we say in closing, let us be present, let us be of light, and let us be of love.